What's up, everyone? This is the raw truth coming at you with the extended video, and I want to make something clear. You know, you've been through my three-part series, me warning and telling the black woman and Hispanic woman of how to dress and the dangers of dressing the way that they're dressing, exposing their body parts, wearing tight pants. Went over the testimony of a woman 35 years old who had numbness, who tripped and fell and couldn't get up for hours until somebody had to help her up. And she couldn't walk properly for 4 days after leaving the hospital, you know, exposed to dangerous, you know, and really the bacteria and fungus and shit that they can inherit wearing thongs and stuff like that. And all kind of nasty shit, breeding grounds for all kind of stuff, the pressing nerves and stuff. And the thing about it is, you know, black woman and Hispanic woman, I really want you to look at it. Sweet tea, appetizer, and the black and Hispanic woman, I want you to really understand. When I'm saying this, I'm not trying to be your dad or fuck it. I'm not trying to be a dominating person. I'm not trying to dominate you and just totally be a tyrant and telling you this just because I want to. I'm doing this and saying this to y'all because I'm not trying to see y'all suffer. The greatest thing that protection a man like me can give you is to protect you from things that come. It's all about the fucking choices that we make. You know, if I'm a person about to do cocaine, and somebody, of course, everybody should know, I'm filming outside. I'm going to a place that sells African food. And African food is so delicious, and I love hot and spicy food. So Jamaican food and African food got my vote. So I'm outside filming, so if you hear any cars going and stuff like that, you know, I just want to, you know, let you know that there will be noise in the background. But to get to the point, no, black and Hispanic woman, I'm telling you this for your own good. You know, I'm going to give the analogy again. Suppose I'm about to do cocaine for the first time, and somebody tells me to don't do cocaine, don't put that down, don't do it. I may do it once or may do it twice before I get hooked on it. And the more I keep doing it, all of a sudden something happens in my body. Now, had I listened for the first time to somebody who said don't do it, I wouldn't have the problems in my body because of doing it. See, y'all always claiming, a lot of y'all black and Hispanic women always say, well, the black man ain't protecting us. Well, what the fuck you think we've been doing? I'm protecting you from diseases, from fungus and bacteria, losing pain, nerves and stuff. I don't see any thug or them doing that. And the motherfucking niggas who call themselves Muslims, they don't fucking care. Where is any Muslim of our people, of the black and Hispanic man, where they at telling y'all not to dress like that? But I bet you they want to get in your motherfucking pants. And it brings back to the reason why I did that three-part series, because we have men who supposed to be Muslims allowing sweet tea appetizer to dress like that. None of them correcting her or anything like that. And when you look at their woman is in skin tight pants or wearing tight spandex and shit, dressing inappropriate, dressed like a fucking whore. Black woman, I'm just fed up with it. I hate when y'all dress like that. This is coming from a real man. That's why I reach out to people like Sweet Tea. Appetizer. I reach out to women like her. Why? Because if I'm sending out the warning, if I'm showing her love, she can never say, well, no man has ever loved me. Because see, love is making sure that you protect somebody from future danger. See, and that's why I appreciate real men on my channel. That's why I built my channel in the way that it is, that only real men and real women are going to be my subscriber. If you're a punk ass bitch, if you're a bitch ass nigga, if you're a sissy boy, mama's boy, my channel ain't for you, because I'm not for you. My channel's only for you if you want to change your fucking behavior. If you're a nigga, a hood rat, a bitch, you know, a woman without any morals and standards, then my channel ain't for you. The only way my channel is for you is if you want to change your behavior. See, in order to restore my community back to where I know it could be, it has to come through standards. And if nobody is setting standards, then anybody could do anything that they want, and that still breeds confusion. That's why I know a lot of YouTubers mean well, but if you ain't setting any standards, then what good are you? So this is the reason why I did the 3-part series, because my love is still and will always be for my women, even though I don't get it back hardly. I see a few black women commenting, giving me support, you know, and I appreciate that. But ask yourself, my black women who are commenting and supporting me, why ain't there more? Why ain't there more black women? Goes to back up my statement. So for the sisters, you know, who are supporting me, even though I may be getting on my sisters, and you know, that's what a leader does. When a man's in order, he gets his women in order. So evidently I must be in order to be doing that. I don't go to clubs and stuff. I work 7 days a week. I come home and I study and I research. That's what I do. I'm not hanging in the streets. I don't walk around with my pants hanging off the ass. I don't be lusting after my sisters. I see them. I see sisters. Like the other day, I seen 2 sisters in dresses with their head covered. I complimented the fuck out of them because it inspired me that it inspired me that 2 sisters black women, you can dress just like that. Look at the meme. See, people want to have this stigma that, hey, you can't turn a whore into a housewife. But if the woman who is a whore recognizes she's a whore, or recognizes that she dresses like a whore and decides to change, she can, because I believe that y'all are redeemable. If I didn't believe, black women, that y'all not redeemable and y'all ain't worth a damn, y'all ain't shit, I wouldn't be making videos about y'all. Why am I making videos? Because I believe that each and every single one of you women could take off the pants, take off the spandex, put on a dress and a head covering, and value yourself. Because if I didn't see value in y'all, I wouldn't waste my time. See, time is precious. And you know why I'm spending my time making videos about you black women? Because you're precious. Niggas ain't on the street ain't gonna do that shit. Niggas on the street ain't gonna, is not gonna spend time correcting your ass unless you fuck with their money. That's basically it. A lot of people who's into Islam, the majority of them, they're not gonna even correct your ass because they're worried about getting that ass. Like I said, pray 5 times a day, say Assalamu alaikum, and come up, ain't worth a damn, it ain't worth the fuck. And then motherfuckers always worried about how I'm speaking. Oh, you cussing too much. You ain't a man of God. You're using profane language. Well, dear, excuse me, motherfuckers, listen. When you allow our women to walk around the way that they are, you profane them. When you don't say anything about it, you profane them. If you want to talk about profanity, let's talk about those slick ass pastors. Let's talk about all the shit that's happening in our community that y'all ain't saying shit about, but just say shit about it. Me saying motherfucker ain't doing damage to to a black woman. It's not doing damage. I'm only talking the way y'all used to talk. Y'all used to talk, and a lot of professional people, as soon as they leave their job, they motherfucking this and motherfucking that. Come on now. That's not nitpick. Understand and learn from the message. But anyway, I really have to, hit this hard, and I want this to sink in. Like I said, I'm gonna invite Sweet Tea Appetizer. She gonna laugh about it. She gonna laugh about it because whenever she walked by me and she says, "Are you hungry yet?" She's a cool person, and sometimes you black women who are cool need to hook up with us, brother. That is cool. I'm validating y'all by telling y'all and expressing to y'all your self-worth. You're more precious when you cover it up and have a great attitude. You're more wonderful and positive whenever you're listening to your black man. I'm talking about real men. Because when Sweet Tea Appetizer got out of that white car, the so-called the Muslim so-called brothers who didn't want to correct her about what she was wearing, that let me know that they didn't give a fuck about her. They didn't care about her at all. They didn't want to correct her because in their hearts is a lustful demon. That's why, folks, it don't move me. Whenever you tell me you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, it don't move me. It doesn't move me at all. Because you're a Christian or Muslim, and I know the doctrine very, very well, I'm going to judge you by it. And by judging by it, they're not living up to the teachings of Musa. So, what I'm saying, I felt compelled to, it's not a part 4 that I'm doing, but it is an extension to the video, because I look around at my community and I'm grieved. Every time I'm looking around and turning around, black women in pants, spandex, tight pants, showing a figure whenever it's doing harm to them. If you was a real man, you'll grieve too. You'll grieve. You'll correct. And so I'm not bullying y'all black women. I'm not being a dictator or a tyrant to y'all black and Hispanic women. But all the dangers of wearing tight pants and shit like that, it gots to go. Because like I said before, black women are coming down with problems in their stomach, pain in their thighs and stuff from wearing tight pants. And this is a curse from God, because you will put on a dress. So it's the Most High God forcing y'all. I'm just here to relay a message to help y'all. Take it or leave it. But if y'all take it, look, listen, I can make y'all be ladies. I can make y'all be respectful towards your own self, so you can be respectful towards others. I could do that, because like I said, I go by higher standards than everybody else. All it takes is a little listening. You know what I'm saying? But if not, then you can never say you weren't warned. So when you fall on the ground and you can't get up, and you're there and you have nerve damage and shit, and you're having problems with your pussy, all kind of fungus and bacteria and shit growing, when all kind of problems is happening in your body and you don't know what the fuck is going on, remember, black and Hispanic woman, I told you what was going to happen, was going to go down the pike. And a lot of black and Hispanic women, y'all coming out with pain already, and y'all don't even know where the fuck the pain is coming from because of wearing tight pants and tight shit. So I just felt compelled to make this video. I'm gonna get more videos going, and like I said, I'm working on Pizzagate too. I'm still working on that. It's gonna be a while till I put that up, but as I'm studying Pizzagate and I'm going to be putting up more videos of things of what I'm thinking and stuff, you know, and thoughts and all kind of shit. Because there's a lot that I have to say. And I guarantee well to you, you know how it is. Next videos that is coming up is going to piss a whole lot of folks off. That's why I can't be in this for the views. I can't be making videos just for the views when I know I'm not going to get too much views because the shit I have to say is going to piss a whole lot of motherfuckers off. So I'm going to be hitting gang violence and stuff while there's no loyalty in the gang and stuff like that. Why there's no loyalty. Why the first people who want to say stop snitching are the main ones snitching and stuff. And I'm gonna break it down to what we should be doing, how we should be a military-based form as a community, but do it with not oppressing one another. So I'm gonna tie gang violence into doing the works of the white man. You know, a lot of gang members are, well, oh, the white man system, but yet you have the white man's drug and you're selling it in my community. So what the fuck you complaining about the white man for? You know, it's a whole lot of shit the raw truth have to say. So that's pretty much YouTube. You know, all my subscribers, you know, keep telling folks about my channel, bring them in. Because a whole lot of stuff that I have to say, and I want to reach a whole lot of people, you know, so that's pretty much it. You know, let me know what you think. You know, I really want to hear comments from a whole lot of people. Like I said, Sweet Tea Appetizer, I'm going to invite her. She comes, listen, whether she come or not, you know, I'm still going to, you know, continue to not pressure her, but extend that helping hand, because you know how it is. But till then, I'm the raw truth. Let me know how you feel. Send your hate mail, thumbs up, thumbs down my video, and let me know. So I'm right here now, about to go in and have me some African food. And like I said, African food and Jamaican food, they are so good. So as I go in to eat, you eat the words that I say and digest it by getting our community together and in order. Till then, I'm the raw truth. I'm out. Peace.